Alright, my zillions, we got the Marvel Legends Walgreens exclusive Infamous Iron Man review here for you tonight. And yeah, I wasn't really expecting to get this. As you guys know, kind of out on Marvel Legends this year. That's all messed up. That's not how I had it before. But not really all out, obviously. I've been getting a few pieces here and there, but definitely much less than last couple of years. But for some reason, I guess just because it looks cool, because it has nothing to do with the character itself. I know nothing about the infamous Iron Man here, besides the basics that it's Victor Von Doom. Spoiler! I know nothing. I really don't. I never read the comic. I honestly haven't read a Marvel comic in quite a bit. Probably because I'm not working with them in any capacity right now. Trust me, guys, when you work in the comic industry, you tend to like read the comics that you work on first and foremost, and everything else if you have time. And boy, do I have no time. Yeah, so I don't know anything about the character. All I know is Iron Man, Doctor Doom, two characters I like mashed up together. That sounded pretty good. So when I saw it in store, I was like, whoa, that looks nice. Yeah, I'll get it. And let's get to this review. For accessories, Infamous Iron Man comes with quite a bit, actually. He's got the standard Iron Man blaster, you know, repulsor ray shot, foot rocket, you know, doubles as both, this time in pink. I dig the pink with this color scheme. It kind of really works, and I kind of hate these, but it works here, so not so bad. Also comes with these more like diabolical electrical beams. I believe we saw these with also the Walgreens exclusive Magic. I could be wrong about that, but we've seen them before. These are just done in pink. I actually thought they might have been the ones done for Lord Zedd's staff, and they are not. But they're cool. You know, if you saw at the top, I had them kind of working together. I kind of like that idea because you could put this through some of these little hoops here and get it in a way that it just looks like something a little bit different and like comes out of his hand a little bit different. So it's not bad. I think it definitely works. He comes with two pairs of hands. He's got two fist hands and two open hands, so he could do his repulsor rays. So those look pretty good. I like the silver plastic, as well as the green and white circles in it. Looks pretty good. I do dig them. We have a Victor Von Doom head, I guess. You know, like, it's funny. For the longest time, I've been like saying like, I don't know, you know, like what style they're going with Marvel Legends, and I feel like I've kind of figured it out. I feel like a lot of the Marvel Legends, like, you know, generic looking faces are just like Mark Bagley faces. I don't know if that's what they're going for, if that's who's designing them. I don't know. I don't think so, but like that's the style I see with these things. This is totally fine. You know, it looks okay. Generic face number 25. Hair's got a little bit of a wash in there, which is cool. The eyes are, you know, fine. Yeah, everything. All the paint is good on it. It's not bad. We could see how that looks. I actually haven't seen how it looks on him, so we'll do that together, guys. Me and you. I guess it's fine. Let's see if it proportionally looks all right. Yeah, that looks like it belongs on this body. That's not bad. You know what I'm saying? That's not so bad. If you are inclined to do that, that is not so bad at all. Last kind of accessory is his cape because it comes off, so we'll look at that separately. It's a really nice sculpt. I really dig it, and it's a nice green. Very textured. Pretty good. Folds look really nice. I like how it comes out this way on this side. On the inside, it looks a little bit different. I like it, like, very leathery. On one side, it goes over his shoulder, which is interesting. It's kind of Doomish. There's also a hood piece, but unfortunately, the hood does not come off the head. It must be glued in there. I think there might be a little hole in there. I don't know. Ooh, the head came off again. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna try to rip it off his head. I mean, the look is with the cape, and the cape just goes on there. There's nothing holding it in, which is kind of a problem, except for, like, you know, the hood a little bit. But when you put it over, it looks seamless, which is good. So, and I think with it, it looks pretty nice. I do like the one shoulder thing. I think it's very, you know, it's very Doctor Doom-esque. So, which works, obviously, because it's Doctor Doom. And it is a nice look overall. Like, I do think the proportions are really nice. Now, if you don't know, this is the Invincible Iron Man. Was that his name? The one we got. Again, that was another comic I haven't read. With the, was it the first Black Panther wave? With Namor and stuff. Part of the comic version, comic characters we got out of that one, which was a very nice figure. I should have it here for size comparisons. We will check it out. But it's the same mold in a new color scheme. Actually, here is Invincible Iron Man himself. I figured just, like, let's look at this now because, you know, it's kind of interesting what they did. Obviously, they put the hood on here, but the head sculpt is the same. I think the entire sculpt is exactly the same. But it's nice and tricky because the way they did it is... oh, you know what? That is different. I thought this was just paint on here, but it feels like it's sculpt. It's mostly the same. Am I wrong that it's optical illusion on me? I feel like that it's sculpted. I think I see what they did. Okay, so man, this is tricky. The paint, see, it goes up a little further. So it is all paint here, but man, it creates an optical illusion, which makes it feel like the head sculpt is different. The same thing is going on with the chest, with the way it's printed. Pretty awesome, the way they did it. But, you know, overall, it's all the same. It's just like some of the paint is put on in a different spot. And it's amazing how different that makes it look. It's pretty cool, I gotta say. But giving this guy his own due, I really like the paint on his face. It looks awesome. I like the, you know, the green eyes and the black lines. That looks super sharp. Really nicely done. It feels perfectly fine inside the hood. I don't even mind that you can't really take it off. Maybe you can again. Oh, wait a second. Wait, I see something. Do I see something here? No, I don't know. I really would love to take this off. But I don't think you can. I see it in there. It's like in his head. They must have... Yeah, I don't know how they did it. Again, I don't really want to break any of it, so... But we can take off the cape to look at it better. Now, this one is done in like a silver swirly plastic, which for Marvel Legends works very well. For something, let's say, like Grandizer, that wouldn't work so well. And I bring that up because, you know, I've seen that swirly plastic before on, let's say, the Soul of Chogokin Gypsy Danger, which to me is not so good. But for a Marvel Legend, a $20 Marvel Legend, it's perfectly acceptable. It was even acceptable for the cheap Robot Spirits figures. I have no problem with it. It did give off the appearance of, like, you know, more metallic. And here I think it works well. And I think Hasbro in particular has, like, kind of mastered the art of the swirly plastic because they make it look very good. So the silver looks really good. It's nice and pearlescent. I really like how that looks. Again, I said the chest looks good. His reactor here, arc reactor, looks very nicely done as well. Actually, there's a little bit excess green there. Or would it be the excess white? I don't know. Well, not enough white. You got green in here, which looks good. And there, trademark green for Doctor Doom. Looks pretty good. You got it in here. And you can see it's just painted, but it's fine. It's pretty much painted well. The back looks awesome. It's a really nice sculpt. I really actually dig this Iron Man suit. It is super cool. The legs look nice. I really like them a lot. The feet are painted well. So it's painted very, very nicely. And it makes it look different enough from this guy where you're like, you know, this feels like something new. And that, you know, it's good for a like a store exclusive. It makes sense to do something like that. Articulation on this guy, you got the head is on the hinged ball joint. A little hard to go side to side and stuff, but it works well enough. You have an ab crunch, which is much softer in this iteration than the this guy is. First edition of the mold, second edition of the mold, and you already got some degradation there. It's not loose or anything, but man, if they make something else with this mold, I'd be curious to see how that works. Because now it's all like soft plastic. You got the soft ratchets, the waist, hinge swivel at the shoulder, bicep swivel, double jointed elbow works, hinge swivel at the wrist. Splits that much, kicks that much, goes back, not really. Swivel at the thigh, double jointed knee, no boot cut, rocker, and hinge at the foot. So, you know, the standard Marvel Legends. For some size comparisons, obviously we gotta start out with the Invincible Iron Man to see how they look together. They look fine. Here's Peter B. Parker, the aforementioned Lord Zed, 1000 Toys Hellboy, the Iron Giant, NECA Spyro, Crash Bandicoot, Godzilla 62, and the Mechazone Defender. And my final thoughts, this is a perfectly fine Marvel Legends figure. I like it. Really don't have much bad to say. It's a good looking piece from a mold that I really like, so it was kind of a no-brainer to get, you know, like, sometimes you just want to get a cool figure, and this really fit the part. I like Doctor Doom, I like Iron Man. I mean, it works. It works for me completely. So there you go, guys. Keeping the end here simple. Nice and simple, and there you go. So please like, comment, subscribe, share. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Buy me a coffee on Coffee. And until next time, peace out, peeps.